up and sit down.
Sorry, I was just making sure it was live, mate. Testing. Are you there, Dave?
I'm here. Yeah, it's live. Yeah. Just about.
Happy days, mate. Hello, Colin here, Festa 67's workshop, and him.
And me, Model Maker Dave. Yeah,
he's playing with his computer. I thought my sound had gone then. He does this to me, the git. Oh, dear. Anyway, hello, gang. How you doing? Hello, James. Hope you got in that hammock nice and safe, mate.
Yeah, don't fall out of it, will you, mate?
I was saying in the chat there, Dave, could you imagine me trying to shoehorn this carcass into his hammock? God, that sounded wrong, didn't it? You know, obviously we're not with James in there, of course.
It would be interesting. Can I be the one driving the forklift?
Oh, mate, you could just imagine it, couldn't you? I'd end up tied up in a reef knot. Man found dead in hammock. Yeah. Anyway, hello, folks. Colin here. As we've already done the intros, I'm going to scroll up and have a looky-loo who's in the chat.
There's lots of peeps.
There is. You've got Anders in saying hello. Hello, Anders. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Plastic Monkey, Paul Chaplin, saying hello again. We was chatting in James's show. Good show, by the way, James. Love the water effects, mate. I'll be getting myself some of that Galleria stuff.
He's been around again, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's me saying hello to Anders. This is on Facebook as well now, folks, as well. So, in case you wonder why there's a Facebook logo in the corner, it's just my chat's got all the different icons on it this end. Anders is saying, nice to see people are awake. Yeah, I got up at about 2 a.m., mate, and thought, that's it. I'm awake. I am getting up and I am staying up and I am not going to nod off in the chair.
I bet you did.
Anders was asking, am I doing any 3D printing? Yes, currently I have some bits and pieces that are on the resin printer for Mr. Scaly Models. There's some bits and pieces. He knows what I'm on about. So I've got them to do. And then I've got some prints to do for our Belgian friend, Vincent. And then I'm going to have a break from 3D printing for a little bit and catch up with me models. Lewis is in, model making trucker, saying morning all. Hello, Lewis. Hello, Nat. Hello, Paige. Hello, Connor. Hope you're all doing okay. Papa Smurf saying hello, everyone. How do, mate? Anders is saying, do I construct my own prints or just from ready print files? I do a bit of both, mate. I go in, I can get some ready files, I modify them, I chop them down, and, you know, if I'm doing like a large figure and it won't fit on the build plate of my printer, then I just section the head, remove the arms, and do them in 3 or 4 different sessions, mate. So I actually enjoy that more, breaking up figures or creating figures. It's interesting. Nim Sindarin saying, morning, everyone. Morning, Nim. Hope you're doing all right, darling. Papa's going, morning, Festa. Hope all is well. Yeah, fine and dandy, oh, mate. Like I say, I didn't sleep in. He's also saying he's going to have to change the time now. It clashes with his MotoGP. Yeah, I know, mate. It's recording next door, you know, and I'm like, I find when I'm watching it back, Dave, I'm sat on my armchair and I'm getting my knee down and I'm giving it at the beans. But, yeah, Scaly Models is in. Mike Mountain, a.k.a. Dad. Afternoon, one and all. Afternoon, mate. Hope Eileen's doing as well as can be expected, mate. And you know where we are if you need a yatta.
Oh, definitely.
Pup Smurf saying afternoon to Dad. Who's saying hello to AD as well. AD saying, yeah, God bless the record button. Absolutely, mate. I'll be lost without it.
Yeah,
because it's Formula One as well, isn't it, today as well at Mugello, and I love Mugello. Me and my missus were there a couple of years ago for the MotoGP, and it was lovely, mate.
It's on record.
Yes. Malcolm's in, saying hello, everyone. Hello, Malcolm. Malcolm Childs, the guy behind the M4H logo that you can see up there, Models for Heroes.
Yes. And unashamed plug for the 30th of October is the ISM auction for models for heroes.
Absolutely, mate. I was just about to say that, mate. So cheers for that, buddy. Also, folks, the website there, pop over and have a little looky-loo at ways you can show a bit of support, because it's a great charity, a great cause, and respect to you, mate. Mike Mountain saying hello to Malcolm. Pup the Smurfs going, I could sit here and watch it, but I like you guys on the big telly. Dave, we're on the big telly.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
That's just so wrong.
I know. There's people now looking out behind their settee with one eye going, have they gone yet?
Yeah, they're saying, where's Doctor Who to come and exterminate these two?
Yeah, and honestly, my beard is that grey. Yeah. That's saying just having dinner and then they'll be in, but I know later on you've eaten your roast already, and good for you.
Didn't she?
Absolutely, good girl, mate.
Yeah, didn't leave
James is going afternoon. I think James is currently residing in his hammock with a glass of Pimm's and the cucumber sandwiches going, how do you do? There's me saying, yeah, I'm otherwise engaged, so I'm recording it as well as the F1. Absolutely, mate. What have we got here? Plastic Monkey saying, got the same problem, Papa. I multitask with 2 earplugs, one for Colin and Dave and another for the GP. I can't do that, mate, because I'm stone deaf in my right ear and I'm pretty much getting there in my left. So, yeah. Because I bought an earpiece to do the audio in the hope that I didn't have to have the sound up so loud and other people in the house. I can't hear out of it. So, oh well. But I'm hoping my new hearing aid that I'm getting will be able to resolve that, because it's going to be Bluetooth, Dave. Oh, imagine that, eh? Anders is saying, holding thumbs for Lewis to put another one under his belt in Mugello. Yeah, I know. 7 world titles this year if he's lucky. I never thought Michael's record would be equal, but it's looking as if it's going to happen, doesn't it? He's saying if there's a bonus, I don't know what the wife is saying, but she's waving her arms. Yeah, I have a special mode on the back of this hearing aid, and it's like, you know, when I need to nod at the wife and agree, I just like put it on telesync and everything just goes quiet. But the last time I did it for a long period, it cost me 2 outfits and a pair of shoes and an handbag. So, yeah.
Not good.
No, she said, but every time I said what I needed, you nodded. So I went and bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah, that backfired on you, didn't it?
It did, yeah. So I was like, she said, I know your dastardly tricks. Papa Smurf saying she's probably trying to say that lunch is ready. Yeah, if she's giving you that look of folded arms with one tea towel over it, and you're getting that look, yeah, that means the dinner's going to be in next door's dog, mate, if you're not careful.
It's either that or the plate comes flying across the living room.
Yeah, with the food following it.
Yeah, but it doesn't land back on the plate, though, does it?
No, it's not like Scooby-Doo where you can capture it all. Model officer saying lunch, Papa Smurf. Malcolm said hello to Mike over at Scaley's. Jacqueline's going, hi everyone, I'm just cooking a traditional Sunday brunch sausage sandwich, back soon. Good girl. And if you haven't already subbed to Jacqueline's channel, give her a sub, and
definitely
catch up with the ladies as well on the Friday Gem, by the way. They was on there doing their thing with the diamond art, and I shall be watching like a hawk later, because I've got to learn how to do this, Dave, because it's going to be a nightmare, isn't it?
Yeah, talking of diamond art, not only have I got one, but because Jackie's other half pointed me in direction of another diamond art of a Hurricane Spitfire in Lancaster, it came through the letterbox yesterday. Oh,
so you've got another one as well, eh? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's funny, isn't it? You look at them and you think, cool, that's good. I like that. And it's quite a variety there. I think we're going to end up suitably with quite a few of these bad boys. My ceiling's going to be gems everywhere, mate.
Well, if the 3 aircraft one comes out anywhere sort of decent, it will get framed and go on the wall.
Yeah, absolutely, mate.
But we'll see how we get on first.
Model Waker Dave saying hello, everyone. Sprue and Glue.
Is that my twin then?
Hey,
Is that my twin coming?
that's your twin. Yeah, 2 of you. Cool, there's a thought.
Oh no, ain't you lucky?
One's bad enough. See, I had hair, and then I met Dave.
I had lovely dark brown hair, and then
Yeah.
the beard was the same colour as the hair. It was all
Oh,
dark.
mate, yeah. We've aged about 10 years in 2, haven't we, mate?
One more like.
We're not safe to be left. The state we get ourselves into some nights is unbelievable, isn't it?
It's just wrong.
Papa Smurf's going to afternoon to Dave. That's me saying hello to Sprue. Mike saying hello to me and Dave. And Papa Smurf is saying hello to Sprue Grew. Mike's off to see his lovely wife, Eileen. Give her a nice big cuddle from us, Dad. And
Yep, definitely.
enjoy your afternoon, mate. I tell you, mate, I'm going to say it. Eileen is an inspiration, mate. And yeah, good for her. She's all right.
2 or 3 points of fudge as well.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Let me know when the fudge is running low, and I'll get another couple of kilos shipped up. Nat saying goodbye to Mike. Model officer saying hi, Dave, Mike, Jacqueline, and Cole, of course, Nat. Plastic Monkey, all the best to Mike. James is in. Hello, James. Hope you're doing all right, mate. James is our resident Lego god. And
Lego God, Guru, Oracle, Master Builder, whatever accolades you want to put in his direction, please do.
What I want to know is has James ever done the river dance around the room that he builds it in when he's actually got his heel bone caught on a brick of Lego? Because that's like kryptonite when you tread on that stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, I did that a while ago, and it was like fudge sticks and broomsticks.
I remember my boys when they was little, one of the rooms up there before they went into their own rooms, we used to have it as the playroom, you know. And I walked in there one night, shut the window because it was a bit stormy, and I got a bit of Lego stuck under my heel bone, and I was proper giving it the beans. And my youngest lad come in, walking all over the Lego. Are you all right, Dad? And I'm like, how do you do that? We later established that he doesn't walk on the floor. We think he hovers on a mist of air.
Oh, he levitated, did he?
Yeah, because he enters a room, and it's. Do you ever remember the Vic Reeves sketch where him and Bob Mortimer did the spoof on MasterChef? And Vic Reeves was done up as a vampire Lloyd Grossman, and he came in on like a cloud of mist into the room. That's how my boy enters a room. It's like he's on an hoverboard, mate. It just appears. I don't know how he does it.
He's had that ninja stealth training, hasn't he?
Yeah. James saying hello to Nat. Sprue and Glue was asking, will Colin stay awake for the start? I've just had eyes tattooed on my eyelids, mate. I'm actually asleep.
No, this is just a recording that we're playing.
Yeah. James is going, hammock?
Yeah, hammock.
Yeah. Model officer's going, just what you need after a show, so relaxing. Honestly, mate, I know full well that if I had a go at getting in that, mate, I'd be spinning around.
It'd be worth watching.
Oh, wouldn't it? Could you imagine it? Oh, mate. Yeah. Model officer going, yeah, James lying in the hammock watching the show. Good man. James is saying, it sounds like fun. That's me saying, yeah, imagine me trying to get my carcass in that hammock. Oh, my God. Sprue and Glue saying, stand by for action. Obviously, he's watching something else. It can't be us two reprobates, can it, Dave?
He could be watching Thunderbirds.
Yeah, could be, yeah. he's saying, yeah, it's his Sunday afternoon chill. Yeah, we do that when we go off air. We're like, yeah, feet up on the bench, cup of tea, and we put the world to rights, Dave, don't we? We have a good old moan.
we try to put it to rights. No one listens to us, but you know.
No. We did a patron hangout, didn't we, the other week? And we was like, could you imagine us lot as the government? Because we was all having a good old moan, weren't we, about the state of the country? And we was all getting the bottom lip out, and it was quite funny. And me being me, I was like, imagine us rabble doing Prime Minister's questions. It'd be a great laugh. I should be putting another link up for a new one of those. So keep an eye out for that on the patrons there. Papa Smurf's going all systems sig. Anders is going live and kicking.
He's been watching Captain Scarlet as Papa Smurf because they said,
oh yeah,
system is green.
I know. Dun 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 dun.
Spectrum is green. Even don't be old so and so.
I must admit that's on my binge watch list. Captain Scarlet and the Mysterons. I'm currently on episode 2 of Space 1999. Dave,
I've done episode 1.
It is that bad. Now, I had fond memories of the show. And I sat and watched episode 1. And I'm watching the one with a very young Ian McShane in it. And I'm like, damn, this is a bit. Yeah.
It's a bit old, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a bit. When you see the strings on the models, it's like, yeah. But it was proper kitsch TV, wasn't it, back in the day? Archie's in, saying hello, everyone.
Hello, Archie.
Skullfish is in, saying hello, fellas. Are you all in chat? How do? All Scott's in, junk works. Dave might need to pack our benches away. Scott's in. Yeah.
I've had enough now.
Yeah. How you doing on the sub, Scott? Have you hit the magic 100 yet? Says Colin, doing a subtle hint to everyone that's not subbed. Go and give him a sub. Archie's going, how are we all? Fine and dandy-o, mate. Yourself? He's not going to answer you, you Bert, because he's in the chat. Model officer's going to laugh out loud. Nat's saying hello to Archie and Skullfish. Sue's in, the Ice Queen, Sue Chaplin, saying hello, Colin Dave, and everyone else. Anders is all well, apparently. Archie saying hello to Nat. Spur and Glue's going, we have all fallen asleep. Oh, right, okay. It's pick on me again, is it? I don't know, Dave, I made one mistake and they gang up on me.
I've not said a word.
No, you just mocked me mercilessly, didn't you, mate?
Yet.
Nat saying hi to Sue. Model Making Trucker is saying, ooh, I can have a convo in here as well. Yeah, you can do it in Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, Lewis. So, yeah, it's something I didn't think of doing, if I'm honest. I just got so used to streaming them to YouTube. And I was sat here playing about with StreamYard, and I was like, oh, yeah, I could do it on my Facebook page as well. So, and then Dave was saying, have you got Twitch? And I went, no, it's just the way my trousers are rucked, mate. And he went, no, you pillock, have you got Twitch, the app? And I have now.
You see, folks, this is what I have to put up with.
I just said, I haven't dropped no paintbrushes yet, Dave. I've been really good. He said, no, not that kind of Twitch, you pilchard. Yeah.
Him.
Was funny when it educating Festa.
Or should it be that way? Yeah, it should be that way because he's on that side. Yeah.
I'm on that side, yeah. Yeah, damn you.
I was going to do something there, but no.
I know. No, notice how notice how I cleaned it up right at the last minute. Damn you, Dave. Dagnam it and fudge sticks and medals. Sprue and Grooves saying hello to everyone there. Old Fox is in, Blarp. Hello, mate. How you doing? And better still, big hug for Mama Fox. Hope you're doing all right, my darling.
Yep. Hope she's all right. Fox, you still there?
I know he's gonna be averting his gaze, Dave, and he's going to be sending very bad, dark thoughts down his webcam in your direction.
It's all right. I've got a dark thoughts deflector on it today.
Everyone's saying hello to Foxy Pops. Shane Youngs is in. Good afternoon, Colin, Dave, and everyone. Hope you're all well. As you, Shane, and love to Glynis, and hope she's doing okay, mate. Malcolm's going fab. Thanks for the wheeze, boys. That's all right, mate. That's what we're about, dude. I have got. There you go. I have it on the bench, doofus. See, I'm blessed to have one of these bad boys. There you go. Hopefully you can see that, Malcolm.
Yeah, just about.
But no, I'll have to stab it on the app, mate. I knew I had one. So, yeah, Models for Heroes. Great calls, worthy calls. And I don't know about you, Dave. I'm going to be tuning in for the old, what's his name? The ISM auction because, yeah.
I might have to have a peruse and maybe make a purchase or two.
Yeah, in the most unsubtle of hints, because I know that just behind this rather thin door is a lovely lady cooking the Sunday roast. But obviously, if funds allow, I might make an auction purchase. So.
Oh, you creep.
That was good, wasn't it?
I've got to give you that. 10 out of 10, mate. Yeah, that was... yeah.
Where's my effing sick bag? I just...
Hang on, I've got a bag here somewhere.
She's bad. Well, you got to see her giving me a rollicking again the other night, didn't you?
Oh, that was so funny.
Oh yeah, you were such a creep. I now know, and I'm going to grass you on this. I now know what Dave's telephone voice sounds like, because it was very. Oh, hello, Mrs. W. You're looking well. Yeah. You might sit and squirm, mate, and go red. And he's like, she's just coming out with picking on me, and he's like a little fanboy in the background going, yeah. Laughing at every one line as she said, and he's like, oh, really? Jacqueline saying, hi, everyone. You're on our big TV. Hello, folks. How you doing?
Two tellies.
And I've done that just as her hubby's walked over and pushed the volume button. Yeah. You wouldn't do that now. You got a remote, didn't you? But yeah.
Well, yeah, why would you get up and do that?
Yeah. Model Making Gurus going, hi, James Chapman, Dexter's Craft, the Pupper Smurf, and everyone else. Osric's in saying hi. Hello, Osric. How you doing, mate?
Hello, Osric.
Sue Chaplin there saying hi to Osric and hi to Jacqueline. Paul Chaplin saying hi, Fox. Archie saying hello to Sprue and Glue. Officer has posted an advert for the M4H auction for us all. Cheers, mate. Much obliged to you, mate. And if folks don't know where it is or whatever, have a little looky-loo in the scrolly chat there, because James has kindly posted, a link in there, because it's got to be done, innit, Dave?
Mm-hmm.
Just giving something back, and, you won't mind me saying, but Help for H and all of that lot, they're all great causes. And anyone that's served just need a bit of respect and a bit of support, and I take me hat off to you all. Happy days. Dave's like, oh, stop it, you're making me go all mushy. Archie saying hello to Southwest Modeler, who was saying hello to everyone. I don't know whether I read it out, but Southwest Modeler in Australia. How you doing down there, mate? Hope you're staying safe and everything's all right, and just keep a lookout for yourselves. Shane is going, hello, Sue at Ice Queen. We're fine, thank you. And you guys, ? Guru saying, Malcolm, did you put a post up in the boom up for the auction? Yeah. Feel free, Malcolm. I'm
Yeah.
sure, you know, that'll be thoroughly approved by the god of the guru there, that something like that is a worthy cause, isn't it? And feel free, Malcolm, spam the bejesus out of it in my page and in my group, mate, because it's a great cause. And if you want to bung a link up there, my friend, you do so, mate. I've got no qualms whatsoever. Fox is saying hello to Plastic Monkey. Sue's saying everyone's good there. Oh no, Dave. Guess who? Look who it is. Luke's in.
He's loitering with intent, isn't he?
Yeah, are you loitering, trying to butter us up because you've been posting naughty pictures in the Facebook
Just
group?
know he's put a plethora of photos up.
Yeah, I did good, Dave. I posted some of mine up the other day in the album because I had someone telling me off on Messenger that I'm good at pimping everyone else, and yeah, it was painful. Jamie Bones saying hello to everyone. Hello, Jamie. How you doing, mate? Nat saying hello to Jamie. Archie saying hello to Luke at Black Rifle. Jamie Bone, hello to Nat. Plastic Monkey's going, hi, Luke. Love the bounty. She's doing well. Nice. James is on about, he's got a new video for the Hogwarts Castle up now, if anyone is interested. Yeah, we'll be doing a bit of the old gallery pops in a minute because we kind of need to make up for last week, don't we, Dave? Because for one reason or another, it was a bit of a shorter show, wasn't it?
Yeah, I can't understand why, you know, everybody else is ready.
Oh, shovel. I bite my tongue then because it was like nearly.
I will get you.
I know you're trying to get your revenge on me because you owe me a couple now, don't you?
I think I owe you about half a dozen at the moment.
Papa Spurs going, James Chapman will have a nosy at that in a bit later. Yeah, definitely, mate. Fox saying hello to Archie. James is going, no worries, motivation has not been good recently, so a video won't be that good, to be honest. Oh, excuse me. Oh, bless you, mate. Yeah, you're having a bit of a mojo problem there, James. Happens to us all, mate. Lewis is saying, be watching your new video. Ice Queen saying hi to Lewis. Guru is saying, yeah, Lego equals domestic. Chat's just scrolled up. Caltrops.
Yeah, mine's just gone.
James has stepped on Lego when he was younger. Haven't done it recently. Yeah. People there saying hello to Fox. Jacqueline's having a day off from her crochet. Kev and myself are both working on our diamond art. Apparently, Dave says that he's going to try crochet, Jacqueline. Look at him squirm. Archie saying he's as good as he can be. Scott was saying 76 subs the last time I looked. Oh, need to round that up to 80 at least, don't we, mate? So if anyone hasn't subbed to our friend Scott, pop over and give him a sub.
Would be nice.
Yeah, Papa Smurf's got a good one there. I do believe today is the day, September the 13th, 1999, breakaway day. Absolutely, mate. The day the moon just went, ooh. Yeah, Space 1999. Brilliant show. Frankie goes to Wobbly Woods Inn, going hi and hello. How do, Frankie? Hope you're doing all right.
Hello, Frankie.
Springlue's going, those idiots clones have swapped Colin for a Neinstein. What's one of them? Lewis is going, I got the kids watching Popeye, but when he's took hold of a baby, put it over his knee, and that said, got to spank the baby. I thought that's not appropriate for them. Yeah, another one, and I can't say why because Lewis is talking about the kids, so I take it they're in the room. But another one that us older generation all know was Captain Pugwash, wasn't it, Dave? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, there a couple of characters in there that,
Yeah, have very unpolitically correct names. Model making gurus going, "Hi, jump works." Frank goes to Bobby Word. Oh, Steve's in at TSM. It's Total
Hey,
Scale
Steve.
Models. Saying afternoon. Hello, Steve. Hope you're all right, mate. Nim saying, listening to you two is like listening to an old married couple bicker and squabble over everything and anything. Absolutely, mate.
You wouldn't do it the other way.
Absolutely. We are. Waldorf and Statler rolled into one, ain't we?
Yep.
Phil Bolton saying, greetings all from Smoky, Seattle. Yeah, you got a bit. Have you got a bit of the old forest fire going on up that neck of the woods, mate? If so, please stay safe, mate. Yeah. So everyone's saying hello to Phil, model making truckers. I'm thinking of making a purchase, and Nat can't say no as it's for charity. Oh, I like your thinking there, mate.
So would that be that he's doing a diamond art charity purchase?
Yeah, that's what Nat's going to say to him now. Yeah, of course you can, love. As long as it's diamond art, he'll be going,
I'm not letting him get away with this.
no. Phil's going, hope you're well. Yeah, we are, mate. We're doing fine and dandy, mate. Joe McCaslin saying, be careful, Lewis.
Yeah, be very careful.
Joe's asking, is it nap time yet? Yeah, we are folks of a certain age, and we do like a power nap, Dave, don't we?
Yeah, my eyes are open, but I'm asleep.
Yeah, Phil's saying alarms are evil. And he's saying hello to Phil from across the state. Oh, my God, the chat's jumped miles ahead. Jacqueline's going, thanks for the subs. She's on 25 so far. She's still in shock. Good for you, my darling. I hope the channel grows because, you know, you and Nat, you're in a niche there. And if what we do on niche shows and getting you involved and pimping your channels for you and giving you a boost helps, we're happy because it's, you know, there's more than one craft at the end of the day. The model making side is just one aspect of many hobbies, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah, if we can garner a bit of interest for them and get people pointing in their direction.
Yeah.
It all helps.
You know, we looked at the diamond art because we thought, well, yeah, it'll support Nat on a Friday. Because if people see us doing it and then we say, well, don't forget, you know, the Queen of Diamond Art is over on the Friday, it gets people then clicking from us to go to see Nat, and she gets subs. Jacqueline will get subs. Sue gets subs as long as she doesn't build Ford Escorts. But yeah, it's just getting other hobbies involved, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Joe saying, telling us here the smoke will be around through at least Monday. Really? Is it that bad out there, mate? We're not getting that much news over here about the US. Only stuff to do with the president incumbent at the White House and what he's been up to. But we're not really hearing much of general US stuff. So it's the first I'm hearing of it. So hopefully everything's all right out there. Phil saying he's safe from the fires here, but the air quality is horrible from the smoke blowing through. I can imagine, mate. Or hopefully, mate, it'll dissipate soon and it can settle down. He's saying the whole world is orange. Yeah, it's yeah, we get a lot of negative press over here regarding the US at the moment. And at the end of the day, the way I look at it is you've got a commander-in-chief for however long. You can't change it. Go with it until you can vote to change it, isn't it? Phil Bowden's saying hi, Ray. Jacqueline's going, Dave, I told you and Lewis I would show them both the art of crochet. There you go.
I think I've been told.
Yeah. Ray's in from Malta.
Hey,
hello, Ray. Hope you're staying safe, buddy. Sprue and Glue was going. It was a reference to Terrahawks. God, that used to be on before Saturday Superstore, wasn't it? Or Swap Shop, one of the two.
Was it Terrahawks?
You had Terrahawks, and then you had that other spacey one, didn't you? Battle of the Planets. The really old anime thing, wasn't it? Terror Hawks, blimey, Dave. Ray saying hello to Phil. Fox saying hello to Ray. Lewis in capitals is put no diamond art. I think Nat needs to slap him around the back of the head with a rather wet oven gloves because it'll hurt more. Ray's going, hi, Dexterous. I'm okay, my friend. Yeah. Lewis is going, yeah, you got to try it. James is up to 82 subs now, Dave.
Hey, good man.
Well done, James. If we can get a few more on there, he's nearing the magic 100.
Oh, Sprunglu. He's still only, oh, mate. We got to do something about this. Sprunglu's only on 56.
Oh, no, that can't be allowed to happen. How many people are watching? 41 here and 3 on Facebook. Mate, if any of you haven't subbed to any of the folks in the chat, pop over to their channels. Give them a little thumbs up, a subbykins, and a ring of the bell. Because there's some brilliant talent that come in and watch us two idiots talk about modelling. Well, what do we know? We're only doing this. Jacqueline saying that she's on YouTube. So you said to Diamond Art, if I did YouTube, absolutely, Jacqueline, and we will be your witnesses to that. Anything to stitch Lewis up.
Get away with it.
Oh no, anything to stitch Lewis up.
Oh yeah.
James is going, that's definitely a good deal there, Jacqueline. He's got to try at least one, says Sue. He has. He's got to have a go. I mean, if I can do it, I mean, I am about as much use as an handbrake in a canoe, you know. Yeah, and I'm going to have a go at it. My hat is going to be covered in diamond art. I know it will. I might just get a bag of them and stick them to my hat and have Joseph in the Technicolor hat.
I was thinking about flicking them all over the room.
Oh, mate, yeah, I might as well. I'm going to put a handful on the floor before I even start, just so that the carpet monster's got something, because then he might leave me alone.
So that would be a token gesture to the carpet monster then.
Yeah, Ray's going off to see the MotoGP. Not a problem, Ray. You go and watch MotoGP, mate. Just don't tell me, because I'm going to watch it later.
And the winner is the one who.
Yeah, that means everyone's now going to type it in the chat. Yeah. Right, Dave, it's getting close to that time. Nat saying Lewis also said he wouldn't do a diamond art until Chris got one. Safe to say he wasn't expected to Chris get some for his birthday. Yeah. Chris has got them. We've all got them, Lewis. Jacqueline's done her channel. Everyone has done everything you've thrown at them.
Yeah, come on.
That we should do before you do it. So now
we've all stepped up to the plate, so you need to pull the finger out.
Absolutely. Stop being a wimp and get yourself one. There's loads of decent ones and pictures and that. Get one of a truck. Get a photograph of your truck that you drive and send that off and get it done as a diamond art, mate. Get one of the kids and do one of the kids, mate. They'd love that. Got me going now.
He might even score a bonus point with his missus doing
yeah, Joe McCaskins saying big fires across the west, a large number of smaller ones as well. Northeastern Washington, we have a smaller 15,000 plus acre fire and several fires to the south. Small compared to some of the larger ones. Right now, the smoke is from the California and Oregon infernos. Bloody hell, mate. Well, I hope you're staying safe out there, guys. Yeah. Because, you know, we've all got enough to deal with this damn bug that's doing the rounds, let alone fires. And I've got mates in Australia and that were pretty close to getting burned out last year with the fires down there. And we've got our fingers crossed for them because it's spring out there now. So it's not going to be far off and it's fire season again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, hopefully they're staying safe. I got in touch with a couple of them during the week just to make sure they're all right down there. Lee Jones is in. How are we, Uncle Colin? You probably guessed Lee's my nephew, and he is as mad as a box of frogs, so it runs in the family. And he's on Facebook. And if any of you want to laugh during the lockdown and that, he did a thing. He's a ice hockey league referee. You know, the old stripy shirt bit, and tells everyone how to do things properly or he'll slap the taste out of their mouth. And he done a load of lockdown videos with his refereeing bit, Dave. And mate, some of the things he done, you know, he's in the middle. He's in the middle of the road. He's in the middle of the street. He turned up in the local supermarket in full ice hockey referee gear with the boots and the helmet on and all of that. He's giving it the beans. So yeah, props to him for that. It made my day seeing that sort of stuff. I got a hug from Mama Fox. So I'm Mama Fox's favourite still. It's Lee again saying, how are we on YouTube? Fine and dandy, mate. Nat saying hello to Lee. Archie's going, yeah, faults of fires in Australia were beginning of this year. Yeah, it was January time, wasn't it, mate? But I mean, it's what are we now? September? Ain't far off, mate. Phil's going, yeah, what Joe said. I'm surprised at how cold it's been with the sun blocked out. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was
quite scary, isn't it, mate? Ice Queen saying hi to Lee. So everyone's sharing the love there. Lee will be going, oh, stop it. I'm going to do a quick refresh on the old group, Dave, because I think we can do a bit of the old gallery in a moment, but I'm going to put you full screen because what have you been up to?
What have I been up to?
Yeah.
I've done 2 end of build videos for the Landy and for the Russian 21 grad. They've both gone up. I've finally got those 2 bench queens off the bench, and the bench is now clear.
Yeah, you've been wanting to get them off your back for a while, haven't you?
Yeah, no. Yeah, they was starting to take up too much residence, and they was getting in the way, and yeah, it was time for them to be moved on. So that's all done. So go and have a look and see what you think. Let me know. They're all done.
Yeah.
I have started another model, but for now I'm not going to say what I'm building.
Yeah.
I've started one, and you will find out in good time what I've been up to.
Yeah.
Other than that, Thunderbirds, don't forget, I've ordered some lettering decals, and I've also ordered some low vis roundels to go on it. So
good man.
Kind of hoping that they're going to arrive tomorrow, because I will put those on tomorrow night, and then it catches me up a little bit more.
Absolutely, mate. You do what you need to do to catch up, mate.
I did your Fox are like this as well. I did your trick with the old Starship filth on the pod. I smothered it in Starship filth, and then took it back off again. Well, went over it with some odorless thinners, and then with a bit of
it's all about the Starship filth. Fox may have thought he got all the tubes, but we did sneak some in for ourselves as well. So he's well,
when I seem to remember that when he was sounding off that he got all of the tubes of Starship filth, I went somewhere and ordered 3 of them.
Yeah.
So he failed.
Yeah.
What else? I did my own stencil for the door on the pod for Thunderbird 2, but I shall leave that as an unknown. And
I've seen that. It looks mint, mate.
And we'll reveal what I've done. I'm going to do a little bit more weathering on the pod, just to give it that little bit more of a beaten up look.
Yeah.
I'm still toying with the legs for Thunderbird 2, or I'm going to use some brass tubing. I don't know. I'm not sure at the moment.
Yeah.
What else? The repaints on the Chieftain and the Leopard, excuse me, they've come to a stop for the time being, because I wanted to get the grad done. I wanted to get the Landy finished, catch up a little bit with the Thunderbirds. So they've gone on the back burner for a little while, and I'm still puzzling out the alternative Berlin camo that I'm going to do on the Leopard.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm quite fully worked out what I want to do, as in the shape of the masking. I did come up with an idea of doing the alternative camo in triangle shapes, and then realised how many triangles I was going to have to make, and thought, no.
Yeah, it was like,
It was just like, no,
yeah.
we're not doing that.
How many?
Yeah, it's not happening. Apart from the purchase that I made for the extra diamond art, which Kevin and Jackie very kindly told me about,
Yeah.
that is pretty much me. Not much, but nothing to show really. But there's a couple.
No, happy days, mate. Cheers for that, buddy.
The grad went up this morning, so yeah, it was a bit frantic trying to get it all done before the show went live.
Absolutely, mate. Well, as you can see, I've been up to a little bit. Obviously, Thunderbird 2 from the Wednesday shows has had that bit of filth on it, and yeah, it's come up all right. Quite happy with that.
Good, mate. That's looking good.
And it's got the shark mouth, Dave. What more can I say?
Yeah, mine hasn't got shark mouth.
You know, it's shark mouth approved. So that's that. I've not done anything on the E-models built this week because I got engrossed in finishing off the bubble car. Yeah,
that looks really good. That does.
Yeah, that's the West Ham. I'm forever blowing bubbles.
No, you should
Yeah, BMW. I set a bubble car, and inside the carpet is done as a little football pitch. Whose idea was that, Dave?
Was it mine?
It was one of your ideas, mate, wasn't it? So, yeah, I filmed that. I've got both episodes filmed. They're going up on the Patreon channel this afternoon, and then we'll be on the YouTube channel video possibly Saturday. And then I started. Yeah, it's not a big Titanic, but I started a baby Titanic. So, little Revell 1/700th scale Titanic that I'm going to drop a couple of warm LEDs in and just do a little nod to the Titanic and have that on the shelf. So I started that.
No, that looks all right.
And that is pretty much what I've done that I can show, because other stuff I can't show because James is in the chat.
Spur and Glue is saying that he loves the bubble car. He says it's awesome, mate.
Yeah, it's it's common knowledge that I'm a very poor, struggling West Ham United fan. It's my choice. I made a life choice that was a bad choice, but hey ho, they're my team, and I'll support them through thick and thin. But yeah, it's a challenge being a West Ham fan at the moment. But I couldn't help myself, and I thought, well, I couldn't think of what I wanted to do to the bubble car. Sorry, Dave, I've not got you on the screen. My bad. I couldn't think what to do with it, and then I was watching the game, one of the games I've got archived on the TiVo, and there it was, the bubbles, and I'm like, perfect, that'll do. And that's what I did, and I got the saw out on the windows because I wanted the sliding windows to work and all of that. So, yeah, it's different, isn't it?
No, you've done a good job on that one, mate. You should be chuffed with that.
Yeah, so the Titanic, James is trying to get out of it by saying he's not in the chat, but I know you're there because I can see you. Bless you. But, yeah, just there are what you've been seeing, Dave.
Oh, well,
yeah.
I won't think.
Yeah, so, it's one of them. So, hopefully, James, I'm not sure whether I've got your address, mate. So if you can fire your Addy through on a PM for me, mate, you might have already done it. Yeah, there'll be some parcels coming up shortly, mate. So yeah, keep an eye out. We'll arrange something where I know one or both of you are going to be there to receive them, because obviously we don't want it left on the doorstep, do we, mate? So yeah, they're saying they like my little bubble car because it's cute. Yeah, it's different, and it's kind of giving me a continuity even. God, Dave, continuity theme.
You've been
I might,
again.
yeah, I might expand into the Samba bus build, and I might do that as a blokey watching the football on the big telly type thing. With the big wrap round armchairs and all of that lot. So there could be an addition. James is saying, yeah, he'll send that, and yeah, no worries. Yeah, brilliant, mate. Because once they're finished, I shall be sort of doing all the photographs for me to keep this end, so that I can upload them once you've all opened them and that, and get that all done, and then I shall send you copies of all the video and all the photos and everything for your own records, so that you can have a looky-loo. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them, or you seeing them. Nim saying, my new chair is a blue GT racer, and my squishy tune hood have both been shipped today. Can't wait until they show up.
Oh yeah, new chair.
Oh yeah, new chairs. Oh yeah, it's all about new chairs, Nim. Right, I'm just going to do a quick refresh on the group, because a couple of other photos have come in, and then we'll do the gallery, mate.
Okay, dokie.
Yeah, brilliant. I've just seen what Phil's posted. That's brilliant. Oh dear. Let's put that on full screen. There you go. Phil's put up, never forget September the 13th, 1999. For us nerds that like Space 1999. Also, on a more serious note, it was the anniversary, wasn't it, of 9/11 the other day. So love and prayers to anyone that was bereaved and knows anyone that was lost in that tragic event. Oh look, we got Lego.
Oh, we got Lego car with castle in the background.
Yeah, we've got Lego cars there from James.
Now, is that one of his own, or is that a kit?
I don't know. He's just really good what he does with it, isn't it?
You never know with him, do you? You put something on the desk and you think, is that a kit, or is that one that he's just knocked up himself?
I honestly don't know. He certainly is a dab hand with it. I mean, he is the Lego god, isn't he, at the end of the day? I mean,
Well, yeah, I don't understand why he's not actually working for Lego themselves.
oh, yeah, could you imagine him in the research and development department? God, he'd be like a kid in a candy shop, wouldn't he?
He'd be in his element, wouldn't he?
I do like them little Lego cars, though. They just got that quirkiness about them. He did the Mustangs, didn't he?
Yeah, and I think he did he do a Ferrari as well?
Sure he did, yeah. Because I know it got your eyebrows twitching, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm still to go out.
Phil Bolton is saying his current build is a Meng, a Toon Tank, 2 layers of paint and hairspray, all ready for chipping. I love these little Meng Toon kits.
I've not done one. I think Fox, Ted, and Chris did one year at Christmas.
Yeah, I did it with them with the Toon Tank, the little Sherman over there, the Hello Kitty one. But I've got one next door as well, which is the Herman the German in the Sherman, and it's like a skull wearing a German helmet. And
I'm probably gonna have to have a go at doing one of those.
yeah, I've got a little Egg Force 1 up there on the Dio that I did for the Boom Up build a few years back. They are cute. They do aircraft carriers as well. They do flat tops. So. Lee Eagles, he's got a 1/8 Nismo GTR from Japan. Ding dong, look at that. Holy moly.
Ooh.
Isn't it?
GTR Nismo. Ooh.
Oh my God.
I want one.
That is mint, mate.
I like that. That's nice. That is.
I do like that.
That is a bit pucker, that one.
That's 1/8 scale, Dave. That's a big old car, isn't it?
That's a lump, isn't it?
Now, come on, Lee, admit it. You've been there doing brum brum noises, haven't you?
Yeah, is that a part build or was it like
Yeah, I don't know whether it's a kit, die cast, or a part works.
yeah? I'm not sure, but what it doesn't matter. It's good. I like it. I want one.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, but I want the real thing, not not asking.
Yeah, but don't forget, you're driving a cloaked Focus, aren't you?
My well, it used to be a Ferrari, but I've changed it now.
Ah,
I've gone for an upgrade.
really?
The cloaking device has been in and it's come out at 2.7 and it is now a DBR9.
Oh, nice, good shout.
But it might look like I drive a Ford Fiesta, but it's not. It's a DBR9. Well, it is in my mind anyway.
See, when I saw this posted,
He's done it again, hasn't he?
yeah, I kind of thought it was real. And this is our friend Malcolm. Yeah, Malcolm in the corner there from Models for Heroes. Malcolm Child has done the District 9 diorama. It's a 35th Meng pickup, 3D printed mattress and oil drums. Rest was all scratch built. Now, I've seen the film. I love the film. Apparently, they're doing a sequel.
All right.
Lee says it was a Part Works model kit, by the way.
Oh, right.
Cheers, Lee. And this is absolutely stunning.
Now, having seen some of his work firsthand at shows, because we're part of the same model club.
Yes.
I can't actually wait to see this for real because, yeah, it looks good in the photos, but you know that it's going to be 10 times better in real life.
Oh, absolutely. And yeah, I rewatched the film. It was only about a week or so ago. I rewatched the film, and yeah, when I saw this go up, I'm like, excuse me. I'm like, yeah, he's nailed it. Time to get Charlie out to Basingstoke to pack me bench away. But again, it's every corner of the dio has got something that draws the eye in, and
there's lots of mini little stories going on in there.
That's the sign of a good artist, isn't it? You know, because if you was to put that on a turntable at a show event, no matter what direction or angle you look at it, you're going to lean forward, aren't you? Because there's something that draws you in, and that's a talent in itself to learn. And all the ground scatter that he's got there it's just perfect. Nothing looks exactly. There's nothing in it that doesn't look like it belongs there. It's phenomenal.
No, he's absolutely he's driven the nail in that one so hard that it'll never come out again. He's absolutely brilliant.
You know, all the discarded cans and everything. Yeah, mate, honestly, Malcolm, I feel honoured to be showing this, mate, and privileged because, yeah, innit?
I don't really know what else I can say because, you know.
Absolutely, Luke's going, yeah, stunning work. Yeah, Phil Bolton's going, well done to James on the Lego, absolutely. As is Ice Queen. Yeah, honestly, the gallery, it's funny, we was talking about this when we came off air last week, wasn't it? And we ended up perhaps having a bit of a sneak peek in the gallery. And honestly, the albums, how they've grown and how people have really embraced it means a lot to us too, because
because then it means that we've got even more photos that we can show so that people
absolutely. I mean, our Wednesday show is obviously me and Dave building at the bench. You get to see what we do, but Sunday has always been about you guys in the chat, the viewers, and everyone else in the hobby, and it's our privilege to show your work. So keep them coming, spam the albums. And
as we've always said, the Sunday show is the viewers' show. It's
absolutely.
We're just a couple of idiots showing everybody else's brilliant work, you know.
But, you know, spam your channels on the page and the group, spam your work in the albums, create your own albums. I honestly do not mind what you post as long as it's not racist or anything along them lines. which we're lucky. We don't get any of that. But yeah, James has got his breakfast there, and I'll be watching back the show there. I'm just going to amp the audio up my end so that I can hear it, because I am a deaf old fart. But because I've got a water feature to do, I've not done that before, and I must admit I'm intrigued as to how it's done. So
yeah, I'm going to watch that one again.
Yeah.
I've got no plans to do a water type dio, but
Well, without giving too much away in the dio, there is a company that is in the top right of your screens. Is it top right? Beginning with E that I'm doing a build for, and there may be water in the dio in some area. So obviously I'm going to be watching this like a hawk, because I ain't done it before, and yeah, it's just something in the dio that I think would be a good little sideline to draw the eye in, because luckily I've taken me time on that build and been watching everyone else's dios, and it's that having something in each corner to draw the eye in.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm going. So it's made me reevaluate where I'm going as a builder. So, and it's intriguing. I thoroughly enjoyed how he done the seabed in this as well. All the different colours and stuff, you know, and almost like a dot filter wash, Dave, but on the ground, just to give colour variation under the water. And I thought that was bloody clever, mate.
Yeah, I've never done a water type dio, but
Exactly. And mate, I'll take my hat off to anyone that does it, because I've seen some wonderful water dios done, and I'm like, I'm going to have a go. Steve's saying he's done another, excuse me, he's done another YouTube video this time for the Polar Lights 1350 of Klingon KT Inga class battle cruiser from Star Trek The Motion Picture. Take a looky-loo and leave a comment and a like. Many thanks in advance. I love this.
he's done it again, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's the video of it this time, and it's finished, and it's the reveal, and there's lights on it. There's lights, proper lights, camera action build, mate. And grab yourself a cup of tea and something to eat and sit and peruse this, because, yeah, I think you need to do a compilation video, Steve, if you're still in the chat, of your Enterprise builds and the Klingon build, and just shoot a little video of all of them in that final stage and cobble it together, because I think people need to see the variety of what you've built, mate, because they might have missed some of your other stuff as well. But no, big love heart for that, in a manly kind of way. Excuse me. James James is saying some builds he's done this week, including lighting up the treehouse and Palace Cinema. Look at this. It's going to have a swig of tea.
What can you say? That is gorgeous. It really is an absolute Lego god. Why
yeah.
you not working for Lego at Legoland, doing what you do here over there?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I like Lego, don't get me wrong, but I'm not that good.
Hey, mate, that's the perfect job for James, isn't it? A job down the Lego land as a theme park Lego builder. Oh, God,
Yeah.
could you imagine that?
Oh, what was it? There was, I think was it Channel 5? Channel 5 did a behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And they, when they were showing the guys that do all the builds, they showed their little workshop, and behind each one of them they've got drawers and drawers of bricks of every shape, color you can think of. And I just think he'd be sat there, he wouldn't know what to do with himself.
Absolutely, mate. He'd never want a day off, would he?
Well, no.
But no, I love what you do, mate. There's a video of it. Look at that, Dave.
I'll tell you what, he should, no, and seriously, mate, you should put that forward, and I don't know if they're looking to take on anyone, but send them a video.
Yeah.
You never know.
I would chuck a crafty email to them and have a link in there to your channel, mate.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if you don't ask, you don't get. You got to be cheeky, ain't you, Dave?
Yeah, every now and again, you just got to stick your neck out and send something off that you think, oh, I've got no chance, but you just never know. It gets on the right person's screen and they look at it.
Absolutely.
I like what this bloke does. Let's have a chat and see where we can go.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm not going to give the game away at the moment, but we've got a cheeky one that is going and to someone, isn't it, Dave? And keep an eye out, because if it comes off, then yeah. You know the one I mean, don't you? I can't say because it will spoil it, but
exactly.
Watch this space for that one. But
yeah.
And again, he's got another little video here, Dave. Look at that.
No, mate, honestly.
When we do that road trip to Jackie's and Nat's to get our faces fed, I think we need to do a side trip, and James can give us a Lego tour, mate. I'll be in there making proper kiddie noises, mate, and everything.
No, seriously, mate, you really should just, even if it's just a shot in the dark, you know, you got to do it.
Well, put it this way, James, if you don't, I will. I'll email them and send them a link to your channel. Yeah, I love that, mate. That is absolutely stunning, mate. Nat Williams apparently is making some decent headway on her diamond art, Dave. Look at that. I watch her show in the background on a Friday there, and yeah, I just make it look easy, Dave, and I sit here and I'm like, I
keep looking at the ones that I've got, and I keep looking at the little bits that have got to go on, and I'm thinking, it's not going to.
Yeah, and her and Jacqueline were on there doing a bit of diamond art, and yeah, it's like, have some of that. I'm really looking forward to having a go at it, because
I'm looking forward to having a go, but I'm kind of a bit. Yeah.
I mean, it's becoming pretty common knowledge that I'm an insomniac, and when I can't sleep, I'm either at the bench or need something to do to occupy my mind, because your mind is active, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that the diamond art is going to be my little safety valve when I'm having days of insomnia, where I can just sit and try to relax my mind by doing something less stressful than model making. You know what I mean? And I'm really looking forward to it, because it could be that silver bullet that I need that brings me down, because I am one of those all-in people. I've got an addictive personality, and I'm either extremely hyper or I'm rock bottom. There's no in between. And yeah, Phil Bolton is saying, a bit of a slog with this Hasegawa Shinden 2. Went together well, but the painting and masking took a hell of a lot of work. Only change I made was replacing the rockets in the kit with missiles and tanks and drop tanks from other models. Not sure what happened with the cockpit panel canopy. It looks rough in the photos, but it's perfectly smooth to the naked eye. That, my friend, is photographic issues, mate. It's not artistic issues.
Yeah.
I love this.
Ooh.
Isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Now that is different. I like.
It is. It's just, it's out there, isn't it? I love the wing angle. I love the vents.
I actually quite like the paintwork as well.
I do, yeah. I mean, look at that.
Oh, that
is mint, isn't it?
Ooh, might have to.
No, it's one of them kits, isn't it? You can feel your finger over the buy it now button. Oh,
I might have to do a little bit of investigation on that one.
Yeah.
No, I like that.
Good shout. Dave's put one in there. He says, she who farts in bed, that's his lovely wife, Pip, gave him some of her spare diamond art gems from her last diamond art. He's going to see whether they will make nice cobbles on some of his street bases. That, Dave, is a damn good idea, mate. I like that.
Yeah, because he's doing stuff in small scale, isn't he? Because
absolutely. Nim Sindarin is saying, so all of those with 3D printers. Does anyone want to print her off a cat in 1/35th scale? I'm thinking about what to add to my tank diode that I've put on the back burner for a bit. I'm sure if you PM me, Nim, we can sort something out, my love.
Has the tank got a bucket on the back of it? Every tank should have a bucket on it.
Absolutely.
I'm not going into any more details.
I do. I love that. I love the shape of it and everything.
I'll tell you what, that looks a big old kit as well.
Yeah, was it 30-second scale, he said? I don't know. I'll have a look in the description in a sec. But I like that, and I like that a lot.
48 scale? I don't know.
Hasegawa Shinden 2. That is absolutely stunning. I like that. Yeah, let's give you a love art. Archie's there with one of these Jeeps that he's been up to. And he's scratch built all of this. All different materials that he's used, and rods and bits and bobs.
Yeah. He's been at it again, hasn't he?
He has, isn't he? Yeah. I've noticed he's got the figures sat there just out of shot as well.
Yeah,
so,
I know. Enticingly, they're just a little bit.
Just giving us a teasing glimpse, isn't he?
Yeah.
Phil saying the kit was a 70-second scale.
No, mate.
Apparently Fox has returned, and Nim is saying, thinking of putting it up on a wall as a bit of interest. Absolutely, Nim. Yeah, I'm sure we can sort something out. Have a little looky-loo on Thingiverse, Nim, and see whether there's any cats that take your fancy. You might see one that you really like, and if you do, ping us the link and I'll print it. Jacqueline's added a 3D photo here, Dave, and it looks like diamond art.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Facebook. Work then.
Oh, food as well. Food as well.
I know, there's noms and everything.
Oh, no, it's just a teasing a glimpse of a roll.
I know, I'm trying to get the photo to open, but it won't open for some reason.
Could that be cheese and pickle?
Oh, no, that's the sausage sandwich, isn't it?
Oh,
yeah, that's the bangers in a bun, that is.
Oh, bangers in a bun. I hope
brilliant. James has put the link up. I'm going to open it in another tab and I'll put the linky-loo. Pardon me for clearing my throat, folks. I was on the ISM channel. Models for Heroes charity auction on the 30th of October 2020 at 7 p.m. So put a little note in your schedules. And I'm sure Paul will be putting up links. If anyone, I think Luke's still in the chat. If you want to have a word with Paul, Luke, I'm more than happy for him to spam the hell out of the group for his auction and that. So if he wants to put a link for this in there, mate, he's got my blessing. So have a word with him for me, Luke. And more than happy for him to do that. Nim saying what is on her bench right now, working on some of the weapons, thinking about using some of her green chrome powders on them, but don't know for sure. And it is a Gundam Magnum, is that? Gundam Age 2 Magnum, he says, squinting his eyes at the screen.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ain't it?
Ooh.
Now, we are the two most useless people when it comes to mechas and Gundam, because I
haven't got a clue, but he's got some purpose. He's got some presence.
Absolutely.
I can see, but I have no clue how it fits into that world.
Absolutely. I mean, we are not phantoms of knowledge on Gundam. Luke saying, by the way, no problem, mate. Much appreciated. Yeah, definitely, Luke. I know Paul's respectful of posting links in other groups and that, but I honestly don't mind, mate. I'm more than happy with anything like that to go in my group, mate. Yeah, I mean, we are useless when it comes to these, but I admire anyone that builds them because they are masterpieces, aren't they?
Yeah, but being totally ignorant, I've no idea how it fits in to that world of figures, mechas,
As
robots.
far as I gather, there's a geezer inside here
Oh
that
right,
drives them a bit. Do you remember the film Pacific Rim?
yes.
These, I think I've had this discussion with Fox. I think Fox had a go at trying to educate Festa in Gundam one night.
Oh dear.
Might have been after one of the E-model shows that I asked the question. And apparently these are in the real world would be about 60 to 80 foot tall. And there's a little dude in here that's doing all the driving, a bit like the film. So they're large war or mechanical type
Oh right, okay, yeah.
things that fight battles with other big mechanical things in the world that's trying to be overrun by mechanical dudes. That's what I get. Apparently it's a good anime series, and he tried to educate Festa, and I went and built one, and I did it as a normal sized bloke with urban camo. And I said, but it could be a soldier, couldn't it? Yeah, but it's a 60-foot suit. I said, but it's not real, is it? And then he enlightened me again with that look.
I can imagine.
You know that 1,000-yard stare that Fox gives just below the brim of his hat, but over the top of his glasses?
Mm-hmm.
I got that. And the shake of the head, but awkward silence.
Oh, so you got the stare, the shake of the head, and
Yeah.
the awkward silence.
I think if I hadn't been Mummy's favourite, I would have got a stern telling off.
Yeah. See, I would get the telling off as well because of having Jar Jar.
Absolutely. This is James saying he's going to be watching in comfort. Now that is an hammock, isn't it? I mean, that's just... I am that bloke that walks past a bit of rope hanging off of a tree branch and wants to swing across the lake. Now, I'd see that and I'd have a go at trying to get in it, and I would be spun round and deposited on top of his flower bed in no time, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
I wouldn't stand a chance.
Yeah, it's how do you get out when you need to get out, apart from rolling off and splatting?
Absolutely, it would be like trying to airlift an elephant into a vet's van, wouldn't it? It's just not going to happen. You'd have everyone around me going, right, left a bit, right a bit. It'd be like, this ain't going to happen. I'd still get it wrong.
Yeah, it'd be arms and legs everywhere.
But we're going to be putting up one of those sofa chair things that on the ropes, the chair swing things, because that's the safer option for me. So when the building site is finitoed in the garden, we can relax in a bit of comfort.
So when you're on that swinging seat, are you going to have a 6-point safety harness just to make sure you stay in?
Apparently, it is only going to be the normal height of what would be a garden chair.
Okay.
Yeah. Apparently. Because the missus said any higher than that and you'll treat it as a swing and you'll want to see how high you can swing and then you'll fall out and break your neck.
Or no, I'm not going to go there.
Yeah.
I was going to say something else, but I'm not.
Jacqueline is saying Kevin and myself, Diamond Art Projects, work in progress. Look at these, Dave. Isn't they beautiful?
Every time they show what they've done, it makes me think even more in trepidation of what I'm about to do.
Yeah, Fox is... I got a well done smiley face off of him. So he's educating a Festa. Worked. He's saying, yeah, spot on. They are basically war stories with fighter planes, usually in space, just happen to have legs and arms and that. And then he says, and Dave gets a telling off for having Jar Jar and for not being at able again. Now we can't at you again. Oh dear.
Oh, that's a shame, isn't it?
B3's apologising for the lateness. He had to go out this morning. Not a problem, mate. Not a problem at all. This can be watched back any time. It's not mandatory, mate. Real life gets in the way and all of that lot. But no, I look at this. I mean, I'm going to say, 2020 has been a bit of a fag-ash, boil on the bum kind of year.
Going to say then?
It has, though, isn't it? It's been one of those fag end years, isn't it, that you want to forget. And seeing something like that, you just think, cheer me up a little bit. It's festive, isn't it? And it just takes your mind off the world being on fire, doesn't it? And
Yeah, kind of hoping for 2021 to be distinctly and somewhat hugely better than this
yeah,
year.
oh, he's getting into his diamond art there, isn't he? Eh?
Oh, he's well on.
Oh yeah, he's well on, mate. That's the one with the Spitfire Hurricane, and is that the Lank as well? He's got in that one.
Not sure. It could be.
Yeah, and that's a very poor attempt at a West Ham badge tattoo on your forearm, mate. I'll send you some artwork for the cover up. It's right. I just think of my brother. He's got the big full back piece of LFC with different players and Shankly and Dalglish. Yeah, he's a Liverpool fan, in case you wondered.
I thought it was Tottenham.
Yeah, Dave. Look whose name's just popped up.
No, oh, here we go.
Yeah, he's having a proud boyfriend moment, Luke is. Now, if your missus is there with you, Luke, go and grab her. Luke is saying, so the missus has taken her first foray into modelling. She's a paramedic as well. Props to you and respect to both of you. And she was inspired after going into a patient's house who built model ships. She's chose the Revell HMS Bounty, good kit.
Mm-hmm.
With minimal input from me, she's doing a cracking job on a very challenging kit. Luke, I've got the Black Pearl up there, mate. Tall ships are always a challenge, mate. I must admit, I am embarrassed to say I can't remember your wife's name or your partner's name. But look at that, Dave. In it, eh?
Do you know, when I do the Black Pearl, I'm going to be frightened because if this is her first attempt at doing a boat, I've got something to live up to here.
Yeah, but the thing is, Dave, why do you think I chose the Black Pearl? I've only got to paint it black. So I'll leave all the technical stuff to the quality people, mate. I'm useless, me, mate.
That's still good so far.
Absolutely. Out of interest, Luke, is your other half known for swearing? Because you've got the rigging to do yet, and I can imagine you're going to pop a rib, mate.
I'd get yourself a bucket at the ready, mate, because you might get yourself a kit out of it.
Yeah, Ray's back in. Hello, Ray. Hope you're all right, mate. But I love that. I think that is stunning. Look at the wooden decking, Dave.
It's looking good so far, isn't it?
First kit.
Well, I think the most important thing at the moment is that she's enjoying what she's doing.
It's a shame they are where they are in the country. Otherwise, I'd be ringing for them to come and get me as a paramedic so they can put my bench in the back of their ambulance because I can't, having seen their builds, I can't build no more. So I'll be going, there you go, have the bloody lot. Boo and Wibblekins.
I was going to say, that was a big wibble.
Mate, honestly, no, good luck to her, mate.
No, definitely.
It's a challenge to build a tall ship. They are challenging. If she's got the ship kit rigging, tell her to throw it in the bin and get some easy line.
Oh, yeah, that would be a lot easier.
But that'll be the only saving grace because it does come in handy for that. Apparently, Dave's off. He's going next door to play Zombie Side. Oh, dear.
Okay.
Good luck with that, Dave. They'll take one look at your new face, mate, and they'll think that they've been sent a zombie, won't they?
Hello, Sue's been at it.
I hope you're feeling better, though, mate. He had a nasty accident on his scooter and he rearranged his nose, and apparently he looks like a prize boxer now, so...
He's got his nose on the upside of his face.
I can imagine him in work going, yeah, you want to see the state of the other two guys that tried to tie it on. I put them both down, didn't I? Yeah.
Food. Cake.
Sue Chaplin, today's pudding, white chocolate with raspberry cheesecake, Dave.
Road trip. I can taste it now.
I can. I'm sitting there and I'm like, I want strawberries.
You know,
I want the strawberries now. Oh, Dave, There's some bloke here called David Atkinson. He's posted up a Russian grad exactly the same as your one.
Oh, what an imposter!
That's out of order, dude, isn't it?
It is. Tell you what, his one looks damn sight better than the one I've done.
No, I'm really glad that you got round to finishing it, mate, because it was one of those you had lost your mojo on.
I think I lost the mojo on that a couple of times.
Yeah, and getting you to rearrange your bench, and you was like, oh, I don't know what to do now. Find that kit that lost your mojo and have a go at it again. I bet you finish it and prove. Excuse me.
It got there in the end. It was a bit of a battle to get it over the line, to be fair. But
It's a challenging build, Dave, isn't it?
yeah, there's a lot of tiny little parts to make up sub-assemblies of sub-assemblies of sub-assemblies.
Yeah. But, you're in for a treat with that, because I've had the privilege of seeing the end of it. And you'll notice as well that Steven Spielberg, as I now call him, is starting to put in some elaborate bits and pieces into his video. You should see him when we're off air. He sits there now, lording it in the hangout in his smoking jacket with a cigarette in a cigarette holder, going, oh, and I have you know, I did a revolving After Effects as well, you know.
Yeah. See, that's what happens when you give me the tools. I'll just go off and do it.
Oh yeah, he's proper Hollywood Dave now, mate. James is doing a subtle hint there. New video uploaded. Let's try to get to that magic 100 subs, guys. Good segue. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
And it's an unboxing of the Hogwarts with an H castle. And yeah, he got a phone book with it, which turns out that it was the instructions, mate.
I was going to say, that book is looking a bit thick.
Luke saying, cheers, guys. She's suitably embarrassed now. I have some easy line that will save until she's sworn a lot trying to do the rigging for the kit. Luke, do us a favour, mate.
Yeah, come on, let's have a recording of it.
Could you put a webcam up in the corner and just not tell her? Because I can imagine, mate, that we could have a good old fudge sticks and broom handles fest on a late night hangout. Oh, and it's cover off, putting the rigging on. No, good for you. Good for you. And apologies for not knowing your name. I do apologise, but Luke will educate me. So, yeah, that's James' video, and try and get the magic 100 subs. Lewis is saying, roast pork today with all the trimmings. He's even helped my beautiful wife to cook it, although she didn't need it, as she is so talented. Hold up a minute.
Hang on a minute. He's trying to get out of this diamond art purchase.
You know what he's trying to do? He's trying to get her to give him funds for the M4H, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Luke saying Sunia is her name, mate. Have I pronounced that correctly, Luke? If I haven't, slap the taste out of my mouth, mate. Sunia or Sunia, mate? But yeah, look at that. But then he has got the apple sauce there, Dave. Why don't Facebook want to open photos?
Yeah, but he needs to make that diamond art purchase first.
Yeah, I'm just going to open that in a new tab just to see whether I can finally get Facebook to open the photos. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Road trip, Dave.
Yeah, road trip.
Absolutely, mate.
I could do with a roast. I haven't had a roast for so long.
Luke's going, yeah, close enough. Yeah, I know. Apparently, I've got a bit of an accent, Luke, and I do try bad, mate, honest. Dave, your mate's just posted up. Look at this.
Oh, no. He's done it again, hasn't he? Oi, Charlie, open that van up.
Jamie Bones off. Catch you later, Jamie, mate. He's off to watch the F1.
Yeah, take it easy, Jamie.
Take it easy, mate. Binlet Fox is in the chat. I take it you are on this afternoon, Fox. Are you doing your live streams, mate? If you are, let people know in the chat. Cheers, Nim. Yeah, PM me on Facebook or email me at festa67workshop@gmail.com. I'll put it in the chat. Be easier, wouldn't it? There you go.
Mind you, he's been a bit busy because he's got his boat in the background. He's got Spitfire, and he's got. I'm not sure.
He's got a lot going on there, isn't he?
It's an aircraft, but I'm not sure what one it is. But yeah, it's a very busy bench.
It certainly is, and I'll be posting up a new Hangout link after we've gone live in Patreon, because I should be in there today doing a bit of housekeeping. So keep a lookout for that. It'll be the same link. It'll be the same link as you all clicked to come into the last one, but I'll repost it just in case the post disappeared. So yeah. Foxy's saying, yeah, he's on, but from 4 p.m. if you want to go long. All right, mate. Yeah, that's cheers for letting me know, Fox. Yeah, we'll just keep going with the gallery for as long as we can, and we'll probably come off at 3 because Dave normally rings his mum to let her know that he's all well and good. And,
I'm still alive and functioning.
And that he's still alive, and I don't want to upset a model-making mum, so cheers anyway, mate. Archie has put their 3 backboards are on now for the wiring and points for the motors. This is this railway diode that he's going to be doing, and I love what they do with their railway diodes, these guys. I think he's in the same railway club as Reese, if I remember rightly. If I'm wrong, Archie, feel free to correct me. Jackie's having roast duck, Dave, with cauliflower cheese, spuds and carrots.
Right. I'll fire up the DB9. Get ready.
See, I'm a bit partial, and I'm going into all gold and blue mode here. I'm a bit partial to a bit of the old duck à l'orange. You know what I mean? Should hear me ask for that in a restaurant. And they go, what?
Yeah. What? We ain't got that.
Have you a bit of that? But it's funny. It's like I like my steaks blue. And not many restaurants will do a blue steak, you know what I mean? Because it's a bit risky, isn't it? But, you know, there's a few chefs that will still do it. But
yeah, I like mine done 1 degree down from being cremated.
yeah, I tend to have it where if I can slap it, I can get it to moo. But, yeah. But yeah, it's just personal preference, mate, isn't it? You know, the waiter will come and ask you what you want, and you go, right, I'm going to ask you something now. Now, hopefully your chef will understand. I'll have a blue steak. And he's like, I'll just go and ask him whether he's all right doing it. And he'll come, yep, not a problem. Our blue. Blue. Just say blue to the chef, and I'll leave it to his discretion. And, it's just personal for me. I find it easier to digest and swallow. So. Frank is saying, trying to paint her eyes today. In my belly, pumpkin, oriental spices, cinnamon coming, and cardamom, salt, pepper, sugar. Who?
Cardamom and cumin.
Oh, did I just get rivet counted on food? I did, didn't I, eh? Ding dong. Sugar and creme fraiche also required.
What?
Turn her upside down when you do the eyes, mate, and it'll stop you doing them boss-eyed, mate. Tony at Elgin 35 taught me that. Turn it upside down, mate.
And that will put the left eye on the right side if you're a righty.
Yeah, I mean, Foxy's saying he asked for a blue steak in a pub once, and the chef come out to check. I knew what I was asking for, and then he said he'd slap the cow's ass and put it on the plate. Yeah, I mean, I was at a restaurant in London that said I wanted a blue steak, and they brought me out a copy of a Ron Jeremy film. But that's for grown-ups.
Yeah, well, we won't go any further on that one.
Yeah, and everyone's going, oh, yeah, and they're like, how do you know who Ron Jeremy is? Yeah. Yeah, Googled it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you don't know that little tip, Frank, try it, mate. Works for me. And look at that, Dave.
Ooh.
Hey?
I'm getting angry. It's not fair. And I had some toast before we went live. I thought I'll have something to eat because I'm bound to be a couple of food photos.
Oh, mate, could you imagine it if I owned a restaurant and here's my gold and blue menu and people will be looking at it going, what? me writing down all the ingredients on the menu, mate. God, can you imagine that? And you can listen to the menu as an audio book. Paul Stewart would end up living in the restaurant, mate. Frankie's been contributing to the food gallery. It's now on 106, Dave.
1 or 2 then.
And I must admit, I got to about 15, Frankie, and I was chewing the side of my bench, mate.
I want something to eat.
And honestly, what a great cook.
Oh, yeah.
We got another one here, Dave, by the way.
Uh-oh.
See that name that is scrolling up slowly that I'm teasing you with?
He's been doing figure.
He's been doing it again. And the pair of them are ganging up on us because if Dave was on alternate shifts, we're going to have Sonia one week and Luke the following week. So we stand no chance, Dave, do we?
We're going to get proper battered, aren't we?
He is. He's going to be saying to his boss at the ambulance station, I've got a long call this weekend because I've got to pick up some bench bits in Basingstoke. Yeah. dropping in via Twyford. Yeah, cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Anyway, work continues on the What If Luftwaffe Warhammer 40k Valkyrie Happy Modelling. I love the way he says that, happy modelling with one of them thumbs ups, and it's like, yeah, he's slapping us with a wet kipper when he's saying that, isn't he, mate? Look at the detail, Dave. Hey. Now you're a far more experienced figure painter than I am. You'll have that appreciation of this as well. I look at that and I'm like, they can stay in primer now. Sod it. I was going to say mine are grey because they're statues.
I'm not doing any more figures now.
That's it. Mine are in 50 shades of grey because they're all statues.
No, they are looking very good.
He's a great painter, and I love it. Look at that. Ding dong.
Yeah.
Cool. Look how quiet we both go when we're showing these photos. That says it all, doesn't it?
What I was about to say, what can you say? You just
mate.
Are you sure this is a kit and he's not sort of some work of art that he's acquired from?
I mean, if you didn't see the pieces laid out like he has there, you would think it was real. I mean, look at it's absolutely damn gorgeous, isn't it? Wow. See, mine look like zigzags because I shake a bit. You probably noticed. Yeah. That is unbelievable. Look, fascinating, mate.
Yeah.
Nim Sindarin, latest sketch. This is my rogue's mother before she left a life of privilege to save everyone. Her name is Liliana or Lily after she leaves home. Oh, look, Dave.
Wow.
How the hell? She's fantastic, isn't it? Because you know what she turns these into, and I love seeing these take shape.
Yeah, and if I tried it, it would just look like a matchstick.
Oh, yeah. I mean, my faces tend to look like Picasso drew them, you know. I used to years ago do caricatures, but I've kind of lost my dexterity now. I was asked during the week why I decaled the ball tank rather than paint it. But my freehand paint skills, I just get the trembles now when I try to do detail work. It's just not there anymore. And one of the most frustrating aspects, isn't it? But yeah. Steve over at Cynical Steve has been sorting his bit box again, Dave.
Uh-oh.
And he's thinking some sort of cargo loader once he gets some kind of grabber hands. You can have my grabber hands if you want them, mate. They're no use to me. Look at that. But you can almost see where he's going. He's going to have a big old set of mitts here, giving it the old, you want some.
Yeah, I'm
It's going to be like one of them grabbing bots out of Alien or Avatar, isn't it?
I'm trying to think of something that he could use.
What about the hands off of a Gundam? Tell you what, I've got some spare hands and stuff off of my GM sniper that I didn't use because I built him holding the guns, and I've got different posable hand bits. I'll bung them in a jiffy and fire them up to you, mate, if they're any use.
I was just thinking of some, like toast tongs. If you put in a toaster, so you can pull the toast out when it gets stuck.
Yeah.
Use something like that as some some sort of grabbing device.
Yeah, it's a good shout.
Depends on how big it is. You could even use, when you take spaghetti out of, you got the spaghetti grabber. You could use something like that as well.
Absolutely. James is saying, I think Mama Festa has slipped me one of her roofies. Yeah, it's nap time, he thinks.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I had this conversation with her the other day. She brought out a cup of tea and I said, is there anything in it? She went, if I didn't put it in the cup, I'd just put it in your teas, mate. Damn, I'm like, she's good. That bloke David Atkinson has posted up a Land Rover very similar to what you've done, Dave.
Oh, God, not another one.
Oh, am I right in that this was your reveal? Yeah, I suppose the clue's in the name, final reveal, Cole. In this last video for this build, we have a look at how it looks. And I must admit, I've seen this at the end of a webcam, and I was pretty fudge-sticked on broom handles, wasn't I, Dave?
Yeah, well, for a kit that started off as what have I bought?
Yeah.
I didn't really know where else to go with it. Would I do another one? Yeah, but I don't quite know what sort of conversion I would do at the moment. But definitely, if you're thinking about doing a Land Rover conversion to whatever is in your minds, definitely have a look at the Italieri fire truck, because...
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm going to do, because originally we've both got the Revell one, haven't we?
Yeah, the Revell,
a really nice one, isn't it?
Is a far, far better kit than this one. But this one, the Italieri one, does lend itself as a donor kit to start a conversion to whatever you so choose.
Yeah, Archie's saying, do they do a short base version? Put it this way, mate. When I build mine, it's going to be short wheelbase, Archie. Because I was going to do it to me Revell one, but Dave said, well, it's too good a Land Rover to chop in half, mate. Why don't you get the Italieri one? So I'm going to be doing, because I used to have a short wheelbase Landy years and years and years ago, and I used to use it to do off-roading as well as towing cars and things like that, because that's what I did back then. You know, I had my own workshop. So I had a short wheelbase with a big old scaffolding A-frame in the back with a big old winch on it, and off I used to go, you know, doing recovery from motorway accidents and things like that. So hence why I want to do a short wheelbase conversion. So, yeah. But no, thanks to Dave, I'm not going to be chopping up my Revell kit. I'm going to be doing it on one of these bad boys. And no, it's come up really well, Dave.
Thank you.
Look at this one. Raging Modeler. New cake at work today made by himself. Dave.
I want cake. It's not fair. That doesn't have to look nice, though, doesn't it? It's quite fancy and delicate as well.
Archie's asking me, how would you change it? Mate, watch me video and you'll see, mate. It's the same as the Concorde. I'm just going to get the saw out, mate. But I'm going to be filming it, Archie. So if you want to see how the short wheelbase is done and how I'm going to do it, then have a watch, mate. And then it might make you feel confident to do your own, mate. Sticky's in. Richard, my cousin, runs a custom bike shop up in London. How you doing, Sticky? I hope you're doing all right, mate. Good to see you. And yes, I am this old and I am this ugly now, mate. Our time has changed. Luckily, you're looking at a bit of cake and you can't see my ugly mug at the moment, but you will do.
He'll probably run to the hills.
Yeah, he probably will, mate. But no, he's proper brum motorbike mad, mate.
That looks nice. Oh, look, it's a triple decker.
Oh, yeah, he's in it. I want some of that. And Archie's saying, yeah, fair play. I'll keep an eye out. Yeah, like I say, as soon as the kit arrives, mate, I'm going to start filming it, Archie. And what I'll do is I'll just, because I'm going to release it all at once on my channel, what I'll do is as I'm doing the chopping up, I'll send you a direct link to that particular piece of footage so that you can sit there and watch it, mate. So
yeah,
you get a sneaky peek. Sorry, Dave.
If you get squeamish about people cutting up kits, then you'll be very squeamish watching you cut up kits because there's just no hanging about with you.
No, Concord proved that, mate, didn't it?
Or did it ever?
B3 saying he's messaged me on Facebook. Cole, yeah, no worries, mate, and I'll get round to sorting all my PMs once we come off air, mate. Yeah, I'll do with Archie what I do with you. I'll just bat in the link to the footage and put it on the G drive for him. Lewis has got the funnel for the turp bits.
He's been doing his photo.
Isn't he, eh? He's been doing that photo etch trickery again, isn't he? I nearly called him something then, but I better not in case he's got Connor and Paige sat there.
Yeah.
Dave, look at them ladders. How the hell does he do that?
I know. It's...
I mean, how big's one of them squares on the cutting mat? It's a centimetre, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of course, a centimetre square, isn't it?
Yeah. It's witchcraft and tomfoolery.
That is, mate. See, I want to run up them stairs, giving it the old, yeah, it's some of that. I've always wanted to go in a submarine.
No.
And you know James Cameron when he did that dive on the Titanic in that two-man thing with a big old plastic bubble on the front. Yeah. Oh, mate, I'd love to be sat in that, seeing that. Oh, having a bit of that. Oh, be in the element down there, mate. More food from Frankie. Ooh. Sorry, guys, I'm not in the mood for modelling again. Struggling with yourself. Oh, mate, Frankie, if you need anything,
give us a shout.
Someone to talk to, mate. PM us and we'll put a link up for you because don't suffer alone, mate. That's all I'll say.
Pumpkin pizza with apples, onions, strong cheese, and Serrano
ham with an H.
Looks nice. Looks damn sight better than the pizza I had on Friday.
Yeah, Muse has got the perfect response. She's got a knife, fork, and plate out.
Yeah, too right.
Stephen Potter. My most recent finished build, an Airfix 72nd scale Boeing Fortress Mark III. Look at that.
Oh, no, that is looking nice.
Now, I can hear them old props going, you know, that. Oh, look at it. And it's funny, you know, I was chatting to my boys once because we went up to Duxford for the air show. Yeah. And we took them round and had a little looky-loo and all of that lot. And I was saying to him, you know, this was quite a while ago. I said, you think there was guys of your age sat in the front of a Lancaster or a World War II bomber getting shot at by the Germans? I said, you've got to take your hat off to them, ain't you?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
It is unbelievable when you think what younger folks of just a generation ago went through this. And this is why I get the ump. And I do, I must admit, I was having a row with the telly not long ago because when I see the protests, and everyone's got a right to protest and disagree, don't get me wrong. It's freedom of speech and all of that, and I'm all for it. What I ain't for, though, is people vandalising statues and listed buildings and private property. Because I think, hold up a minute, people fought for our civil rights and died for them so that you could do your protesting and have a free voice. They don't give you a right to wreck everything around you in the neighbourhood you live in because that's just taking the mick, isn't it?
Well, that's just pure vandalism.
Yeah, and I get the ump and I start, I'll start having a row with me TV and the wife has to come in and nudge me back into the man cave to calm me down. And, she bans me from watching Sky News now because I get the ump, Dave. I get proper stressed. You know what I'm like. And I'm like proper with stress. And I'm some of that. I wanted to have a fight with Kay Burley the other week.
Good luck, mate.
But, yeah, it just annoyed me the way that people were getting almost bullied because they didn't agree with an opinion. And no, let the person finish what they were saying, Sunday Brunch link there. And by the way, folks, spam your links. I've got no problem with it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I thought you would like this one. Shane Young's is done an Italieri 24th scale Audi Quattro. Very basic kit. Well, it would be. It's Italieri, mate.
Well, yeah, unfortunately.
But enjoyable all the same. Started some weathering around the wheel arches. Yeah, I did the Stratos, mate, the rally car, and look at that. Hey, now I remember seeing these on the old box back in the day,
So do I.
giving it the beans, and it's like, yeah,
Because it was it was the Audi, it was the Quattro, it was the Lancia Integrale.
yes.
Ford was it?
Was it the
Ford,
RS 200? Was it?
yes, yeah, it was the little one, wasn't it? The frog
Yeah.
eye front with the big.
Yeah, the little RS 200, wasn't it?
And they was all battling it out because then you had the 6R4, didn't you?
Oh yeah, 6R4. Yeah, got one of them in my stash, the bell kits.
Yeah. Well, you getting one of those, you need to be certified because it's a tiny little car with a huge. Was it rotor?
Yeah, it's got a Rover V8 in it, mate. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's loud and all.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
That is looking nice. That is looking nice. I like that.
I love what he's done with that. It's subtle enough because, like I say, you can do it super shiny, but dare I say it, most of us remember these cars smothered in shizzle.
Yeah. Shizzle and shale.
Yeah, which is basically the one word for shizzle and shell, in case people are wondering. I just had to look at the post-it note. Yeah, we was used to seeing them covered in grit, Dave, weren't we?
Yes. Yeah, and I remember doing a Focus kit and went over it with some dirty brown oil paint and yeah. No, I like that. It's nice.
She's gonna kill me for typing that in the chat. Wilma's in. Hello, Wilma. Hello, Wilms. How you doing, darling?
Hello.
Wilma is now sitting there going, I'm going to kill that bloke. Wilma is my sister. I'll call my sister.
Your skin and blister.
Yeah, my skin and blisters, mate. I'll call my sisters. My young sister, Carol, call her Wilma. Maz, I call Betty, Betty Rubble. And yeah, mate, what a pair when you get them together. Honestly, mate, they are like miniature replicas of my mum and her Winnie. Like, and it's like, do you remember Harry Enfield? The two grannies used to go, "Oh, young man." That's my mum and Winnie, and my Wilma and Betty are a younger version of that. I mean, Betty's nearly 60. She'll hate me for that. And Wilma's a bit younger, isn't you, Wilms? She's like me. She's the baby of the girls. I'm the baby of the boys. But yeah, Wilms is in. Hello, Wilma. I hope you're feeling a bit better, love, because yeah. And she'll hate me for saying it, but Wilma had a liver transplant about 5 or 6 years ago, and she's extremely grateful, as am I, because I got my sister back. So yeah. But she's been through the wars lately, and like me, she's forcibly having to stay indoors. But yeah, Shane, that is mint, mate. That is mint, Shane.
I'm liking that.
Yeah, she's saying, love the car and I'll give you bloody Wilma. Cool, you cleaned that up, didn't you, love? That ain't what you normally say, is it?
I can imagine it's a bit more blunt than that.
7 years next month is the date of our transplant. My God, that's gone quick, Kaz, isn't it, eh? Bless her. Yeah. That is mint, mate. That is mint. That is Shane. You should be chuffed to bits with that.
Yep.
Have you a bit of man love in a nice, festa kind of way.
Oh.
Dan Ape with an H, introducing his new invention, what I inventorized. It's a pointy cam, and this, Dave, has got to be blokey gadget. I've just seen what she's typed in the chat. That's all I can say, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
But this is the ultimate blokey pointy devices with strappage and put the pointy cam on your hand job, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
That's proper blokey gadget, mate.
Oh, well done. I like that.
I like that. It's the fact it's just sat there and it's like, yeah, it's over there, isn't it?
Yeah. Follow them.
Like, I am that bloke who gives directions with me feet. They go, well, which way is the shop? And I just go with me foot, spin it round and go that way. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Some bloke called Festa. I've been at my Skin and Blisters watching. She likes this build, I must admit. So I'm going to show some of my work now. Because I put stuff in my album. Dave hasn't yet.
Not going to either.
Yeah, look at him. Look at him squirm, folks. See that little thing there squirming? Yeah. Anyway.
I'm not squirming because I ain't going to post nothing.
This is my most rivet counted build in the world. My London bus with my favourite bands and my favourite movies as posters. And I've got the London Taxi. And when you look closely at the video of this, or the photographs, it's me driving it and the wife is the passenger in the back. And I've even got the pork pie out on it, and Dave.
Yep.
And there's people there with newspapers and there's all sorts of things. There's an egg in the bus that it's a family show, but I'll chat off air and let people know where the egg is. But watch the video, you'll see it. It does appear. So that's the London bus. Have you some of that? And they're both Revell kits, 1/24 scale. And you've got that bus, Dave, haven't you, mate?
And I can vouch that the bus, or the box that the bus kit comes in, is a bit large.
It is, mate. It's a fudge sticks and broom handles build, isn't it?
Yeah, you literally, you take the lid off it and you look inside and there is not a lot of space. That it is absolutely stuffed with plastic.
Yeah.
When I ordered it, I thought, I've spent X amount of pounds on this, and I'm not quite sure what. When you open it, you think, hang on a minute, what I've just paid for and what I've got, there's an awful lot of plastic for your money.
Wilma's saying hello to you, Dave.
Hello, Wills. You all right?
Yeah. What else have we got? Oh, yeah, we got my ATST. Came out a bit darker than I intended there, which was my COVID-19 build. Even Wookiees stay at home saves lives, and Chewbacca got shot there because he was out when he shouldn't have been. We've also got the E-Models ball tank I'm doing, so that's how far I've got with it at the moment. That's not the diode that it's going on. That's just a random photograph background. But
you was just branching out, was you?
Oh, see what you did there, mate. Yeah, I only had 3 photos, mate, so I went with this one.
I thought you would have twigged it by now.
That's my resin print of Manny Calavera from
I like
game Grim Fandango. And my youngest lad's got his eye on him at the moment. He has said that he's going to kidnap it.
Yeah, that does.
I've got choice printing one or mine disappears.
Well, even if you print in one, it's going to disappear.
Of course it is.
You'll have one at work and one at home.
Yeah, that's my Thunderbird 2 with the Festa approved sharp mouth and the US Army down the side.
Nice.
And we've got my little bubble car, Dave.
Oh, perfect. Proper setting and all.
Yeah, so for those that told me off for not putting photos in my own album, I've now put some up. Yeah. Moving on to the people that matter.
Exactly.
Festa's saying I need to find a print of Glottis in his car. I'm just going to put the camera on and hold something up the fox. What, you mean that? I might already have one, mate. It's Glottis. I'll get me coat.
Okay.
Wilma's saying that my Thunderbird is excellent. Cheers, Wilms. Yeah, that's all right, Glottis. We've got a bit of the old tankage going on there. That's going to be mint, because I might have made a purchase during the week, which is the Riffield Sherman. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you did well there.
Oh, mate, that was a score and a half. That was, mate. It's like, yeah, I'm having that. Honestly, my shoulder's still dislocated, Dave.
Yeah. You didn't help the underside of your mouse when it shot across the desk to the buy button, did you?
Oh, mate, I sneezed. I was like, oh, no, Dave.
I hate that when it happens.
I've gone and clicked the buy it now button on eBay. What am I going to do? And he's saying his 35th scale Tiger Mark II is coming on nicely. It is, mate. It's mint.
Good.
Now this one really blew me away.
Oh, this is the one with the
Yeah, it's the old armoured Jeep gubbins, isn't it?
yeah. Oh,
Aye,
ooh.
isn't it?
Now,
My sister Wilma's saying us two make her laugh. Yeah, we are like this off air as well, Kaz.
the armor shielding, is it plastic or is it photo etch?
I don't know. That would mean I know something about models, Dave. I've got a feeling it looks like it, doesn't it? Looks like a bit of the old photo etch.
I'm tempted to say photo etch.
You say it, mate, because it's so don't want to be you if you're wrong.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But he looks photo etch-ish to me. I'm sure you get told by the constructor.
Oh, mate, I want to go for a drive in it, though, don't you? I mean, I'm already making Jeep noises in my mind.
Changing the subject slightly, I was watching a video on YouTube of a bloke taking an ex-army Scorpion tank down to the petrol station.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I thought, yeah, I so want one of those on the M4 because it's like, don't mess with me.
It's funny, I said it in one of the videos with the bull tank, that they should get me and you one of these each and send us down to the local supermarket to stop these people buying all the bog roll.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine us two in one of them. Absolutely.
No chance. No, I like that. That looks good.
It does, doesn't it?
Yes.
Gal Force 9, who make Troga, really like him too. This made my day. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Someone liked his post. It was one of the companies that make the kit he's built.
Oh.
Hey, mate, you never know. Hopefully they like it that much. They might send you something to build for them, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Mission work, dude. Love it. Nat Williamson there. If you didn't see the Friday gem, pop over. You're in for a gem. See what I did there, Dave?
God.
Don't look at me like that. Because you thought it as well.
That was a real jewel of a joke, wasn't it?
Yeah, so you thought it, didn't you? See, I'm a diamond, I am, mate.
You're just a rough
So,
rock.
yeah, are you Wibblekins in?
No. Well, I just went right over your head.
I didn't hear it, mate. What did you say? Archie saying his brother did his work experience at his local airport fitting out aircraft, and he got to work on this Iron Maiden 757. Yeah, back in the day. I was wondering if anyone knows any good 757-200 kits that you can make decals for. You might be able to get a standard 757 kit and do the conversion, but it might mean you need to get the saw out.
Mm.
And if you want a guide on how to do that, watch me Concord video, mate.
Yeah.
Or the Land Rover short wheelbase one. Steve Poulter's answered him. He's an Eastern Express kit, but I don't know how good they are. If you're struggling with the decals, Arch, it's got some in there, mate. It's even better then, isn't it? So, yeah, I think he's already replied to it. There you go. Question answered. I'll move on.
Moving on.
Cynical Steve there. Kept the postie busy this week. Oh. Alien Resurrection Betty.
Oh, heck.
Yeah, and mate, I've seen the next picture.
Ooh, heck.
Get your laughing gear around that old bad boy. Look at that.
Oh, my word.
Isn't it? I mean, that's up there with the have you some of that and I will win this fight, isn't it?
Is that all in one piece or did he put it together?
I don't know. It's all witchcraft to me, mate. I'm like,
mind you, the painting fun that you can have with that.
yeah, I mean, I've had a look at that. I mean, ding dong, mate.
You could weather the nuts out of that and have rust and streaks of various forms of one another. And yeah.
Oh yeah, they have some of that itis you could have with a paintbrush around that bad boy. Yeah.
Oh, sky's the limit. Or
it is, isn't it?
It's only limited by your own imagination for what you want to do with it.
Exactly. But yeah, that's seriously sexy, that, mate.
Yeah, I like that. That's
in a
not.
manly, love-arty kind of way.
Oh,
And this is the one that the company that made this messaged him about. Now, these things are what, 20, 30 mil tall?
they're not big.
And look at the detail on it. How the hell do you paint that small?
If the company's after him, then props to him for make the most of it, mate.
He's got to have one hell of a pair of sniper glasses that he wears, mate, isn't he? You know what I mean?
I reckon he's got binoculars stitched into his head.
Stunning work, mate. Look at that colour.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know what to say because it is that good.
See, I can go all posh here and go, the radiance of them colour blending are ravenous.
I'm just going to keep it simple. That's bleeding good, that is.
It is, isn't it? It's the nuts, mate.
What can you say? You know, to be fair, we are truly blessed with these people posting their work because
Absolutely, mate.
without them posting, we wouldn't have a show because we'd just be a pair of idiots.
Well, this is it. We'd only be doing the Wednesday show, wouldn't we, mate?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, no. This show's for you guys. Steve Porter, because he's out at the moment seeing his wife, so we can get away with this. If Mike's watching this later, this is the kit he's been coveting the most, folks. Yeah, it's his favourite. Steve's making a start on this beauty. In the words of Festa, it's one of them, up the irons. Yeah, it is, mate. I've got mine hanging up there, and every time I look at it, I snigger. Because I thoroughly recommended this kit to Mike Mountain and Dave Barker, and they went out and bought them. And both of them binned them because they were so bad. And I mocked them mercilessly for it.
Well, hopefully Mike is sending me the decals, and then I'll buy a 747. It won't necessarily be a 400. It might be a 747 800, but it can be an upgraded version.
Of course you can. Just get saw out.
And I should
It can't be any worse than the one I'm doing in Iron Maiden, and that'll cheer Mike Mountain up when he sees that one. That's a what if build, that one, and it's like Mark's saying, it takes some work to make it look good. It's a particular kit, great decals. The Spitfire was so much better. Yeah, it was, but don't forget the Ed Force one is based on the old 747 mold with some 400 upgrades. So you're basically getting the old Revell early 70s 747. Pardon, mate. Bit of spider pig for you. Archie's saying it's not quite finished, but it's getting there. And I like this little truck. It's, got an air of quirkiness about it, Dave, isn't it?
I like the way he's put the bonnet up as well, half the bonnet up as well.
Because again, it makes you want to go, what we got under here then? You want to go and have a look.
No. Nice. Yes.
Absolutely. Nim's saying her hot chocolate has been made. She used her coffee creamer and realised she got a buttercream flavoured creamer and not normal creamer. Either way, it's wonderful. Have you got one of those coffee moustaches, Nim? Where it's all gone lavery.
I've got a frothy upper lip.
No, you just need to trim your beard, Dave. Steve saying more donated loot, a styrene chopper. I won't name James just in case, but much appreciated. Yeah. He's got a chopper, Dave. You've got a chopper, ain't you?
Yeah, I've got a chopper that I designed myself and called it Dave's Chopper.
Yeah. What made you come up with such an interesting name there, Dave?
Because everybody else named it for me. Because
honestly, they're a godsend, though. I mean, I may have pleaded for the design to be shared on G Drive, and I've got Dave's chopper next to me. That sounded so wrong, didn't it?
It did.
I have a plastic cutting device implement.
Similar to Dave's chopper.
Yeah, in my proximity. Philip Primer's got his Magnum Ferrari back up. Now, I know he's had a right old mare with this build, bless him,
It's not
because he's painted it a couple of times, and he had to reinforce the whole screen surround and everything with photo etch because it kind of got old and got a bit brittle. And
it's not the Hasegawa one, is it?
I don't know what one it is, but he had to get the reinforcements out, mate. And
I did a Hasegawa Ferrari GT something or other, and it was not a fun kit to build. It was awful, and the photo etch that they supplied in it was like a sheet of steel.
Oh yeah, it's like a raccoon's armpit of a kit, isn't it? It's nasty, mate.
I did not enjoy doing that. That very nearly got thrown off the bench many times.
But he's pretty much gone round it and detailed up stuff on the build.
It looks like it's coming together.
Oh yeah, I know he's repainted it because I've seen some of the photographs that he's put up. But good on you, mate, for persevering with it, because I know this one has really given you a kick in the teeth, and you kind of was beginning to lose your mojo in it, but you've carried on with it, and you've turned out. Look at that, Dave. He's turned out.
That is looking nice.
Stunning Ferrari, and you've got a 3D printed figure of Magnum with the same afro and Ron Jeremy moustache.
No, that is looking nice.
It is, isn't it?
And props to him for persevering and working through it. He's done a proper job.
And of course, he does a show on a Tuesday night with Mike and Dave, the three amigos, over on the Primetime channel. So,
what's that? The hear no, see no, speak no.
Yeah. Papa Smurf has shared a post here, Dave.
Ooh.
And yeah, we got propellerage, mate.
That's looking nice.
70 seconds, Curtis Hulk, primed and ready, mate.
Ooh. Nice.
It is, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, and that's a Ket and Cred in it.
Kit and Crad.
Yeah, that's the bloke.
I'll help you out, mate. Don't worry.
Cheers, mate. Festa does English the Dave way. Dan Eat there, Quano Man's got his part works. If I remember rightly, this is the DeLorean. Oh, yeah, because it says underneath your pillock.
You're doing well here, mate. You're doing well.
Yeah. Scroll down, Fest, and read it, you pilchard. Talking of plums, this is a really nice DeLorean he's doing there. It's even got the old flux capacitor. Of course, said that right, Dave.
I was getting worried then.
No, I was worried as I was looking at that post-it note. He's been testing the tail lights for it, and I had a little sneaky peek at this, and it's looking mint, mate. Quano Man's in the chat going, how do you, mate? And it's looking the nuts, mate. And I know he's going to be running around his gaff when it's built, doing Back to the Future noises. Out of interest, does it come with sound, Quano? Only I wonder whether you've got space there to shoehorn a little soundboard in, mate.
Oh, well, I'm sure he could get one in there.
And he's an electronics wizard anyway, so probably a little Arduino Nano or something like a Pi Zero.
Yeah,
something in there that'll go in there.
Space under the bonnet, maybe. You might be able to put some.
Yeah, that's Malcolm's District 9 build we saw earlier on.
Ooh.
And Archie's truck. Shall we have a couple of looks at some albums in a minute?
Yeah.
Might as well. Got 15 minutes, mate, before you have to ring Mum.
Yep.
This one, I will say, kindly Muse is shipping me over one of my kits I've been struggling to get hold of for a number of years. I had this when I lived at home with my mum, but I moved out in RE, and I kind of didn't get round to storing stuff properly, and I threw it all in Wilma's garage, and the leaky roof syndrome, and so I lost all of them models, and I've gradually over the years managed to get older kits that I had as a young lad in my room, and this one was on the list, and Muse has tracked one down in America for me, and is shipping it out. So loads of love and kisses for Musikins, and she's going to PM me her Addy, and I shall be sending her over some Festa fun goodies.
Ooh.
Budget modeler there was the one that we had on last week, which was his Dragon Spad. So I think we'll have a little looky-loo and see what we got in some albums, shall we, Dave?
Oh, go on. Yep. Come on. Let's have some album each.
If I can find it. Where they moved it to? Where's all the albums gone? Really? They keep editing these groups of Facebook stuff, don't they? Where's the bloody photo albums? Let's have a look down here. Recent media. There you go. There you go. Found it.
Yeah.
They did a layout change, didn't they, in Facebook a couple of weeks ago, and it's knackered me up. I don't do change very well. Oh, we got a rubber boat there.
Ooh. Ooh.
Dinghy Edge. Who posted it? No idea. Didn't put their name. That's Archie's Jeep. We got a bit of diamond art. Nothing showing there. It could be a bug on Facebook. Let's have a little looky look at that one. Oh yeah, that's Lee Eagles' Nissan 1.8 scale, Dave.
Oh, that's going to be a big old beast.
Nim, cheers, Nim. Yeah, Click Media. Yeah, honestly, useless with changes. Took me ages just to get me page to go in viewers visitor. I wish they had that on the group so that I could add more real estate to show your work rather than this poxy sidebar. That's more diamond art and hammocks. It's pretty much looking like we might have had all of this covered, Dave.
I think, looking at those, I think we're pretty much up to date.
We are, aren't we? I think we've done well this week, considering.
I think we're good.
Considering some bloke that didn't get up last week. Oh, got a bit of photo etch here, Dave. Definitely.
Oh.
Someone has put up a picture there. Is it Quano that did the one earlier?
Yeah, I think so.
I know 80 ohms. There you go. Clues in mouse over coal and his name shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, Papa Smurf. There you go. And I saw little bits of photo etch. I'm sure I did. Look, take on the seatbelts. Oh.
1/72 photo etch. Brave man, respect.
Yeah.
Because that is tiddly tiny.
That is. And I've got 70-second scale that I'm going to be doing, and it's like, yeah, have some of that. Can't remember what it is. Oh, no, it's the Shackleton, isn't it? That's 70-second, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm going to stop sharing now because I reckon we've had... Cool, we've had a privilege there, mate, haven't we?
We've done well. Oh, we've done very well.
I am mightily impressed with that. Again, thanks to everyone for sharing their work, Dave. I think we've proper been privileged.
Thumbs up.
Hey, what do you reckon? Yeah? And I have got a feeling I might have to give him a new name, you know. I don't know whether Jacqueline is still in the chat.
Why?
Because I've been thinking it's a rabbit, but I think it's an hamster with an acorn in it. Because I called him Roger and I thought it was a carrot. Now, I could be wrong. But Jacqueline, if I'm right and it's an hamster, then I've got a new name, Harry the Hamster, with H's. But I'll await your confirmation. But yeah.
It's a rabbit.
Well, I was looking at the old lugs on it. And I'm like, is it hamster or rabbit? And I'm sure Jacqueline will let me know, or Nat, or anyone that. But yeah, if I'm wrong, my darling, it's all right. I'll call him Harry the Hamster, but let me know. And if anyone's wondering, Jacqueline done us them, and her name appears right at the very end of the credits at the end of the show. And it's even got a hat, Dave, like mine. So, are we going to wrap up then, mate? So that
I think we're
in here. Was that a yeah?
Yeah, I was just looking at what Lewis has just written. He's saying it's an hamster, Cole.
It's an hamster. Am I right? Yeah.
Jacqueline's hamster. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
a
Oh,
brilliant.
mate, brilliant. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Well, we'll have a renaming ceremony. Roger the Rabbit. You can forget. We'll go for Harry the Hamster.
I'm still going to leave mine as Jasper.
Oh yeah, because it'll still be Jasper the Carrot and Hamster or Jasper Carrot.
Yeah.
See,
That's
so
what I'm
it's
saying.
Jacqueline's saying, yeah, Hamster. Oh, darling, you should have told me, babes. But yeah, Harry now with an H. Hey. Look, mummy's in.
Okay. Hello, Mum.
Don't get out much, do we, Dave?
No.
Oh well. Been that we've had our goof around and we've had the privilege of a wonderful gallery.
Oh, yes. Very good.
I think it's time for me and thee to let these people go and rush to get something to eat and drink.
Yeah, before
Curl
then.
up, cuddle in their full bellies this afternoon to be entertained by Fox, Mike Mountain, and Chris.
Oh, yes.
So,
Casino.
yeah, I'm going to put you on the old full screen, Dave, so you can say your tutty boys.
Okie dokie. Okay, well, thank you very much, folks, for joining us. And as always, a huge thank you to everybody that's posted. Thank you very much. And don't forget, stay safe, stay well. And don't forget, join us on Wednesday. Bye.
All of that, 100%. Don't forget, folks, for the link for the Models for Heroes coming up soon for the charity auction. We'll be seeing you Wednesday for the for the Thunder Buddies. Thanks for the gallery. Means such a lot, and it is a privilege to show your work. And coming up, well, we're going to be revealing on the Wednesday Thunder Buddies show. I'm trying to do it without giggling. We're going to show what we're doing on the next Thunder Buddies show, but I may have shown Dave the artwork that's going to get used for it.
All I can say is, if you think the artwork for the Thunder Buddies was good, I'm trying to say this without actually saying it, but you wait till it's just.
I showed him, and he just where you put your cup of tea down, wasn't it? It got the response I expected, but
yeah. Just when you see it, for God's sake, don't have any fluid cups of anything in your hands because
I'll do it when we do the announce, geese.
Mm.
You know, and it'll pre-warn them. It'll like those of a nervous disposition might need to look away, or better still, leave the artwork until the show the following week because it's going to be the last one this week at the Thunderbird, isn't it?
Yeah, because I'm waiting for the decals. I've got a little bit to do, and I can always, if I run a little bit late, I can always do a quick update video.
Well, we can always do a recap like we do with a Huey, can't we?
Yeah, or I could do it, tap it on when we do a Huey update.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
because that's the end of the month, isn't it? I know it's come around quick, isn't it?
Blimey, no, what?
Oh well, folks. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to each other's channels. Thumbs up each other's shows when we all go in and say hi. Just get into the habit of just thumbs up in as you go in. It means such a lot, and it helps all of us with our statistics and climbing up the search engines. So it does serve a good purpose. Share the love. Stay safe. Don't go out unless you can. You know, it's urgent and all of that. Because, we all know why.
Yeah.
Bye-bye for now, folks.
Bye.
See you later, Wilma.